All right, Kale,
Okay.
thank you for sitting down with us today. First of all, congrats on being our 23-24 Man of the Year.
Thank you very much. It's actually a really big honor for me. I honestly didn't see this coming at all. But it's pretty cool to be acknowledged in this kind of fashion.
Absolutely. So you've been in Rockford for 3 seasons now. What's it been like being a part of a community that you weren't from originally?
Uh, it's pretty cool. When I first got to Rockford, I feel like I was pretty shy, nervous, and I was just kind of trying to focus on the hockey portion of everything, and then just kind of along the ways, the community just kind of welcomed me in, and I've been there for 3 years, so I feel a lot more comfortable now than I did obviously my first season there. But everyone there is just they're so nice and welcoming and make you feel a part of the community. And when they started kind of making me feel good and welcomed, it kind of felt like I needed to give back to the community and go spend some time with some nice folks in Rockford. And yeah, it's been great. It's been fun. I'm sad that I can't be there right now, uh I'm sure I'll see the fine folks at Rockford very soon.
Yes, we definitely miss you here in Rockford. I know I've seen you personally get stopped on the concourse plenty of times. You're definitely a fan favorite here. Some some of the things that you've done specifically in the last couple of years to be working with Easter seals and some of the members of our community that are affected by autism. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, well, for me, it all just kind of started from when I was back home in Red Deer. My sister, she used to work with kids with disabilities, and they would come over and hang out all the time. So I got pretty familiar with people with disabilities, and I actually just enjoyed being around those people. And you know it honestly made me kind of realize that they're a lot happier than we are. So it's their energy is fun to be around. So when I kind of got blessed with the opportunity to go and hang out with the Easter Seals and meet some people in Rockford, I was kind of all over it. And I talked to them and kind of gave them some life advice and everything I've went through and kind of background stories. And I met some pretty cool people. Emily is she's one of those really special people in Rockford. She actually wears my number for her team with the Chicago Storm, and so I've seen her play, and I've been at a couple of their practices. And it's just I got nervous the first time I went over to one of their practices. And as soon as I walked in that door, their eyes lit up and they were so excited. And it made me feel really good. But just seeing those kids out on the ice and just asking questions, and not even hockey related, they're just they're out there having fun. And it's been a tough season for me, not really getting to play with just injuries and everything like that. And it just kind of opened my eyes to how beautiful the game of hockey is. And so yeah, it was pretty cool to be a part of that and get to hang out with all of them. So yeah, it's been really fun.
So yeah, we'll give a little shout out to the Chicago Storm, who were the Chicago tournament champions this last November.
Yeah,
Saw
yeah,
that
got
you
the banner, got the banner.
winner. Yeah, no, it was awesome to Emily brought that in. We all got to see that, which was great.
Yeah,
Another thing that you have done in your 3 years here is you adopted a dog from our local animal shelter.
I
We'd love
did.
to
Yeah.
hear more about that.
Yeah, so it was actually my first year, and it kind of went a little bit like how it did this year. A lot of injuries, and it's kind of my first time, living on my own, and just not really. I felt like I was a part of the team, but not really, like not getting to travel, and I was a shy rookie, so I wasn't really involved in the mix too much. And um, I was sitting at home one day after my broken sternum, and I kind of wanted to see the animal shelter and see the dogs who had some personality and who had a story behind them. And I was lucky enough to find this beautiful brindle pit bull terrier named Gage, and it was kind of a match made in heaven. He had so much energy, but you could just tell that he loved everyone. He's so smart, and had a pretty cool story behind him. And so I picked him out. He had a sleepover for one day, and the shelter is like, okay, like you can bring him back and then make a decision on him. And I was like, yeah, he ain't coming back here. He's sticking with me. So yeah, he's been my ride or die. I love that guy. He's honestly the most beautiful dog I've ever seen in my life. He's a lot smarter than I am. So I get a little nervous sometimes when I'm around him because he's always thinking more than I am. So, but yeah, no, the shelter at in Rockford, they did a great job with him and handling him and making him available to me. And so yeah, I've been pretty blessed to have that beautiful boy with me.
Yeah, another special shout out to Noah's Ark, our local animal shelter here in Rockford. Uh,
Yeah, absolutely.
oh, well, great. That was about all I had for you today. Thank you so much for sitting down with us, and congrats again.
Thank you very much. What an honor, and go IceHogs.